Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Smells Like. Good to see ya. Josh here. Just have a quick unboxing I thought I would do, and a first impression. I literally just walked from the mailbox with kind of a cheapie, I guess, but we'll see if it smells like a cheapie. This is Bentley for Men Intense. This has really gotten a lot of hype over the past, I don't know, I probably like at least the past year, or maybe even the past like 2 years. People have been talking about this one, but since the start of this winter, I noticed a lot of people talking about it again. I think the cold weather has anybody who hadn't already tried it, kind of like me, curious. Anytime I see somebody post about it, I'm really curious, and I got on trusty old Fragrance Net, and it was like $25 with free shipping if you did it through Google Express. So no brainer, man. 25 bucks for this. Sure, I'll try it. So just check it out real quick. I'll just give a first impression. I've never tried this before. It's still freezing cold, so I don't know if that'll maybe affect how it smells at all. Not really sure how that works, but pretty nice bottle. Really like nice, thick looking glass. And then metal at the top. The Bentley emblem there. This is definitely the only Bentley product that I probably will ever have my hands on. I believe that this is supposed to be like the knob. I don't know if it's like the shifter knob in a Bentley or just maybe like the controls for things. I'm not sure, but I think that's supposed to be like the interior of a car. Back is just plain here. Mumbo jumbo on the bottom, batch code. So let's give this a quick spray and see how it smells. Couple of good sprays there. Already in the air. It's very ambery. It has an amber vibe. Oh wow, this is good. Definitely a little bit boozy in the opening. I believe that rum is one of the accords in this. I'm not always a very big fan of boozy, super boozy fragrances. But a lot of times those boozy accords will kind of fade as the fragrance dries. So we'll see with this. Right now it's a lot of booze right in your face. A lot of that rum smell. But that is mixed with some kind of spicy nuances. This is a very strong fragrance. Like the 2 or 3 sprays that I just did, that's a lot. That's gonna be a lot. Like that's gonna be enough for a wearing. I think I like it. It's pretty strong. I'm already getting some like cedar, like dry woods going. Yeah, like a really nice, strong, dry cedar is starting to come through. There's kind of a leathery thing going on. And I want to say like some patchouli maybe? I'm not sure what that is. There's something like earthy and dark. I should have looked at the notes before this, but I'll look, if I want to do like a full review, I'll check out the notes. And this kind of reminds me a little bit of Dolce & Gabbana The One, just in the way that it's kind of spicy, dark, kind of ambery and woodsy. That's just what initially it reminds me of, except there's this really great cedar note coming out here. Already the booze has really calmed down, so I'm kind of relieved about that. That really strong rum boozy note in the beginning, almost off-putting, has already calmed down. It's only been a couple of minutes. And now it just smells like a really spicy, slightly leathery, dry cedar fragrance. And maybe some patchouli, like I said, I can't tell what that is. I'll look up the notes. So what I think I'll do, I'm gonna let this dry. I'm gonna kind of spend some time with it. I'll check out the notes and kind of see what's supposed to be going on in this fragrance. And then I'll check back a little bit later, let you know how the dry down was and stuff like that. So, see you in a bit. Okay, back. It's about 6 hours later. A couple of sprays to my wrist 6 hours ago, still going really strong. Couple things that I didn't quite get right in the beginning, how I talked about how it kind of reminded me like of Dolce & Gabbana The One, kind of that direction. Pretty wrong about that. This really doesn't go that direction at all. What this ended up being about is the dry woods that I mentioned earlier, kind of like a dry cedar and maybe some other dry woods, along with this incense, almost like dry woods that are like dusted in incense. Pretty strong incense accord going on here, as well as some patchouli. The patchouli I noticed earlier definitely is part of this. There's also like some bay leaf, giving it kind of that like spiced, kind of spiced vibe. Another big player here is clary sage. Now, I am not that big of a fan of clary sage, and in fact, right after I filmed my first impression earlier, about 30 minutes, 40 minutes after putting this on, there's a little, there's a part of this fragrance where it goes to this really strong clary sage vibe, like just, I don't know how to explain clary sage if you don't know it, but it can be really strong, kind of piercing. It kind of is similar to incense, and I feel like it gets used a lot in heavy incense fragrances. I'm not really sure why, but like they kind of go together in certain ways. But that clary sage started to turn me off a little bit, and right when it started to get too much, it really died down again. The magic of this fragrance is in the dry down, where you get a little bit of an amber accord, a slightly powdery amber accord from labdanum and benzoin together. You get a little bit of an earthy patchouli in there, and then a lot of woods, a lot of cedar, a lot of incense, a little bit of leather through there, just a little bit of a leathery vibe. So really, all in all with this fragrance, really nice. I feel like this would be perfect for cold weather outdoors. Like if you're out, you know, with like, maybe not like super dressy clothes, but like a little bit elevated, like maybe like a nice wool coat or like a nice jacket or something, or, you know, maybe like some corduroy or kind of like warmer, slightly upscale clothes outside. Like if you're walking around the city, this would be good. Really good, I would think, for the colder weather. This stuff really, really strong. Like I said, I'm 6 hours in. I'm into the dry down now and really have been. I think around the 2 hour mark is where the dry down really got to that, just the woods incense with a little bit of the benzoin, a little bit of the labdanum, a little bit of the patchouli, but mostly just woods and incense. Hey, I spent 25 bucks on this. I just looked before making the second part of the video. You can get this from FragranceNet for 25 and some change. 25 bucks and some change right now. Steal of a deal. I'm going to enjoy trying this out some more. I'm really impressed with this. Although I think I need to get to know it a little bit more. There's a couple aspects to it. The booziness, that clary sage that throw me off just a little bit, so I don't know if it's quite a love type of fragrance for me yet, but I do like it. And I think that the dry down is going to be enough, you know, to outweigh some of the shorter aspects of the fragrance, you know, that weren't as long lasting, that I wasn't as big of a fan of. But it's just the first wearing. You always got to wear things a few times to really get to know them. I definitely will be getting to know this one a lot better. So hey, that's my first impressions, and here a little bit of an update for you on Bentley for Men Intense. Hey, be sure to hit that subscribe button so I can see right here. It Smells Like Fragrance channel for another video next time. Thanks so much for watching.